Next up, we've got Heather McDowell from Tickle Water.
How you doing?
I'm good. It's nice to meet you. I'm Neil.
Nice to meet you.
Heather, how did the morning treat you? How did you find the new beverage showdown?
It was fun. To be honest, it was a little nerve-wracking. I don't think I've done public speaking since college, maybe. Okay. Dating myself, but I really enjoyed it, and it was great to see what other entrepreneurs are doing out there and just see the different beverage types, and it was really inspiring. And then to be judged by just experts in the field and hear their constructive criticism was really helpful.
Cool. Well, you won't get the gong up here. So bring us back. Tell me a little bit about your brand and the impetus behind bringing this product to market.
Yeah, well, we are the first and only unsweetened, naturally flavored sparkling water, really targeted for kids. Of course, I think anybody can drink it. I think it appeals to maybe all ages, but we really wanted a water that kids felt like was their own, that's sparkling. And I felt like there was a white space for that. And it was inspired by my son, so that was really the motivation and the inspiration. And it's fun. Water's fun, and it's the most important thing for kids is to be hydrated. And without water, I think it affects their mood, it affects their cognitive attention span, it affects their physical ability. Kids need to be hydrated.
I found it really interesting to see because I think more than perhaps any new beverage showdown that I've watched, there were so many beverage brands that were aimed at kids. I found a whole bunch, and so it's interesting to see how we're hearing and we're reading every day about the healthier food and beverage trends that are permeating both industries, and it's interesting to see now it start to trickle down to people are shopping not just for themselves but for their kids with such products.
It's so true, and I was here last year when Tickle Water was just a figment in my imagination, but I was doing a little research at that time, and there were no kids beverage featured or really discussed, and I got a lot of feedback from people at that time that the kids area was a really challenging area, and of course it is. I think every beverage area has its challenges, but our kids, we are the ones that influence them, and they are sponges, and they learn from us, and if we're not teaching them what they should put in their bodies and what's healthy, they're going to make poor choices throughout their life. So it really has to start with us as either parents or mentors or educators, and I think it's only fair to them that we give them the same options that we're giving adults. Why are we making all these healthy options for adults but not for the kids, and we're still giving them the sugar-loaded juices and sodas and chocolate milks, and so it was time.
You answered what was going to be my follow-up question, was how do you navigate both, and this was something that was brought up earlier, a challenge that was brought up, is how do you navigate both selling to mom and appealing to mom and also appealing to the kids in the store?
It's definitely a challenge, and it's primary, secondary, and which one comes first. We want to check the boxes for the mom. The mom's looking for, does this have sugar? Are these flavors GMO-free? Is this can BPA-free, et cetera, et cetera? They need to be able to know that those qualifications are on our product or in our product. But it has to appeal to the kids, and the kids have to feel like, oh, this is for me, and this is cool, and I'll feel cool having this at school or in my lunchbox. So I think that we achieved a pretty good job with our label and our logo design and the mascots that we have. I think kids love it. They love looking at it, but it also is a cool package that an adult wouldn't feel uncomfortable holding.
I'll certainly hold it. So it's like an assembly line here. I'm already ready. They're already ready for the next one. But hey, where can people get Tickle Water?
Right now we're in 120 locations: Westside Market, Zabar's, Garden of Eden. Soon, I actually shouldn't say it till it's there, but between Connecticut, Hamptons, and New York, about 120 locations, independent stores.
Very cool. Strong work this morning. It's nice to meet you, Heather.
Nice to meet you.
All right,
Thank you.